Welcome back viewers and subscribers. Question. Why are cases filed to USCIS after your case getting approved before yours? Answer. Where you have filed your case before others and are seeing those file later get approved faster, is usually because USCIS is actually trying to make sure that the caseload backlog does not keep growing. This probably doesn't provide any sort of comfort for you, especially if you've been waiting for a longer time. Check case processing times. Select your form, then form category, and the office that is processing your case. Refer to your receipt notice to find your form, category, and office. For more information about case processing times and reading your receipt notice, visit the More Information About Case Processing Times page. Recently, we've been seeing a lot of inquiries from current clients and viewers out there just like you, who are feeling frustrated and wondering why cases that were filed after theirs are getting approvals first. Even though your own case has been pending for far longer, you may be unsure of whether this is a bad sign or if it means that something is wrong with your case. And probably it just feels deeply unfair to see that immigrants who have filed their applications months and maybe even years after your case are getting their cases approved before yours. After all, waiting on a case approval can mean the delay of being able to get a job, being able to have a secure start in this country, or just knowing where you stand in terms of your legal application. So what is going on with immigration? And why might you see that other immigrants who file applications after you receive good news before you do? And when can you finally expect to see a decision on your case? We're going to answer these questions and more, so stay tuned. It is my pleasure to give viewers the information they need because I believe that immigrants make America great already. So why is USCIS processing new cases faster, that are filed later rather than the ones before? When the Trump administration went into office, they instituted something called the last in, first out rule. This essentially created a disincentive to people to file for asylum because the Trump administration mistakenly believed that many people file for asylum with the sole purpose of just getting a work permit, and biding their time and being able to stay in the US until an asylum interview is conducted. But because of this misconception about asylum applicants, what the last and first out rule did was this. It reversed the order of interviews to be given to asylum applicants by ensuring that the latest asylum applicants would have their interviews first, rather than those waiting in line for a long time. So that is one reason that asylum applicants have been waiting longer, and they have been seeing that other asylum applicants who filed between the years of 2016 until now are getting their interviews even faster. But if you have filed for a marriage-based green card, or for Violence Against Women Act, VAWA, or for a parent case, you yourself may be seeing that your cases are progressing much faster than expected. And meanwhile, other applicants who filed for marriage adjustment of status, or for VAWA, or for work permit in the years of 2021. They might only be receiving news about their application now. And the reason for this is because USCIS has been trying to speed up processing times, and in an effort to figure out what's working and what's not, they are taking certain caseloads and certain workloads and assigning them to different offices and different officers that have a much faster processing time. But they're really not able to do this with all the cases. So instead, what I am seeing happen is that cases that are filed between 2000 and 2022 are generally stuck on an older track where they've already progressed down their path and they are staying that course. But cases filed after roughly 2021, 2022 are being processed slightly faster in most cases because of the fact that these are being assigned to different officers and different locations that usually have less of a workload and are thus able to process decisions even faster. So the biggest reason why you may be seeing varying case times in applications where you have filed yours before others and are seeing those filed later get approved faster is usually because USCIS is actually trying to make sure that the caseload backlog does not keep growing. This probably doesn't provide any sort of comfort for you if you've been waiting longer and you're now seeing those after you get processed sooner. But I want you to hold on to the knowledge that your case will be processed and you will get a decision. Because still, even for older cases, I'm seeing some progress being made and things are moving along with USCIS. And obviously you probably want to know when will you actually find out. My best piece of advice for this is to check the USCIS timeline processing page to see what the average wait time is for a decision. If your case is still within that range, then it is still considered to be normal, no matter how long it feels like to you. So I would just recommend that you wait if you can, unless you have an emergency. And if you have an emergency, you can always make a request for an expedite in writing with evidentiary proof. Thanks for watching Telecom Record Entertainment, and if you find this information informative and helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Then view links in description below.